Hello everyone, myself Rosmal Thomas. Today we are going to discuss Unit 2 Software Engineering, the types of software. Here is a list of the types of software: system software, real time software, business software, engineering and scientific software, embedded software, personal computer software, web based software, artificial intelligence software. So, the first four, that is system software, real time software, business software, engineering and scientific software, will be discussing in this video. The remaining four will be discussing in the next video. So let's move on to the first one, that is system software. So system software is a collection of programs written to service other programs. It is the software that interacts with the hardware and gives the output, or it acts as an intermediary between the hardware and the user. So it needs to have a high interaction with the computer hardware, and it is heavily used by multiple users. So it needs to manage the concurrent operations that require scheduling, resource sharing, and sophisticated process management. It needs to handle complex data structures and multiple external interfaces. Some of the system softwares are compilers, editors, file management utilities. They process complex, but the information is determinate. The other system applications, like the operating system components, drivers, telecommunication process, they process largely indeterminate data. We have already discussed what is determinate and indeterminate data in the previous video. The next type is real-time software. The name itself specifies that it is a real-time working software. That is, it needs to handle the events that is happening in the real time. So it needs to monitor, analyze, and control the happenings of the real world. So we have the following elements, that is a data gathering component, analysis component, control output component, and a monitoring component. The data gathering component, the task is to collect the information and format the information from the external environment. Analysis component, it is used to transform the information that we have received from the external environment, and it converts it into a form that is required by the application. Once we receive the data and analyze it and study it, we need to give an output to the real world or to the external environment, or we need to control the happenings or the events in the real time. So for that we have the control component. Now we have this components, and we need to coordinate all these components, and for that we have the monitoring component that controls or coordinates the other components in the real-time software, so that we can give the output, so that we can give the response in the real time. And normally real time, when it is said, it means that it is from 1 millisecond to second. So we need to give the output in the real time. The next category of software is a business software. Business software, or business information processing software, is the largest application area of the software development. All the businesses needs to have software to make their business move smoothly and efficiently. So most in the beginning it was a discrete system like the payroll or account receivable systems, payable systems, inventory, but now all this has evolved into the MIS, that is management information systems, that have to access a large databases, one or more large databases, that is containing the business information. This information is being analyzed, studied, so that the business software will generate reports that will be useful for that management to making the various decisions in their business. The applications in this area restructure the existing data in a way that facilitate business operations or management decision making. So the day-to-day transactions are being recorded into the databases, and these databases are being analyzed, studied to generate various reports that is useful to the management, so that they can run the business efficiently. So this business software is always helping the management in their decisions. Moving on to the next, that is our engineering and scientific software. So the field of engineering and science cannot be handled without softwares, because there are lots of numbers that needs to be handled, algorithms that need to be handled. So it is normally categorized as a number crunching algorithms. Applications that range in this are from astronomy to volcanology, from automotive stress analysis to space shuttle orbital dynamics, molecular biology to automated engineering, and so on. But nowadays, this engineering and scientific software have moved from the conventional number crunching softwares to more of real-time softwares, or we can say a system softwares where lots of other characteristics are also coming up. So these are the four types of software that we have discussed today. The remaining types of software we'll be discussing in the next video. Thank you all.